project lead for youth policy development and analysis. And of course, today we'll look into something that's very crucial of the Nigerian youth. Help desk in promoting civic engagement among young Nigerians, a topic that resonates deeply with the principles of open governance and transparency advocated by the Open Government Partnership and the Socio-Economic Research and Accountability, or Social Economic Research and Development Center. Okay, I'm so used to accountability. CERDEC, right, as well as the European Union, and that is the EU. Dr. Azizat Yeshawu, welcome to the Prog Show this morning.
Thank you so much, Daniel.
Right.
And you pronounced my son name very well.
Okay.
Several points for you, the ding ding.
The ding ding. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you are female, first of all. I mean, there's always been quite a number of conversations about female participation, right, in matters that concern politics and governance and all, especially in a country where, as vibrant and diverse as Nigeria, where voices of young people are essential in shaping the future of governance and government and development and growth and I can go on and on. I mean, the Nigerian Youth Help Desk should serve or is serving as a beacon of hope, right? And it is expected that it should provide a platform where young Nigerians, male and female, engage with government institutions, access information, and participate in decision-making processes and all. But I would like for us to look into these matters. You are one who is very, very participatory, right? As well as one who is is it senior special advisor now, right? Assistant. Oh, you corrected me the first time. Look at me. Okay, making that mistake again. Senior special assistant. But your major would be looking into the help desk for youth engagement. Give us just a little bit background before we delve into the salient questions that beg for answers.
Okay, for background of myself, I want
on the subject.
So thank you so much, Dan, and it's a pleasure to be here on the stage as well. And I work with the Honorable Minister for Youth Development. You didn't mention that, and why I have the platform to, be part of a project that is striving to impact the lives of young people, over 60 million citizens in Nigeria. So I mean, as the Senior Special Assistant on Youth Policy, there are a lot of responsibility around coming up with policy that would impact young people, even outside this particular administration as well. However, the Nigerian Youth Help Desk is one of the most important projects to the Federal Ministry of Youth, and at the core, the art of the Honorable Minister. So it's my pleasure to be leading this particular project. And as you can see, I'm a young person.
I see that.
As you can hear.
I see that.
For our viewers who are listening to us, I'm a young person, and I know that the Honorable Minister will look, if we're going to do something for young people, it has to be something that is for young people, by young people, with young people. And so I have the privilege of leading, this new initiative, first of its kind, actually.
Oh, first of its kind.
Yes, because the Youth Help Desk is not a customer care helpline. We do more than that, and it's not a question and answer, platform for just any problem. It's an embodiment of the vision of the president to the Honorable Minister that we want a situation whereby young persons can have a platform where they can get access is one of those things,
right,
where they can inquire, get the best of information, and get the best of help. Particularly, young people want to feel that there is someone in government who is thinking about them,
right,
who is able to table their case further, who is able to specifically attend to a very specific need. It's easy to say, these are all the needs of young persons. They want this, they want vocational skills or these skills. But then there's a young person that is very much concerned about, maybe anti-bullying. There's a young person that has been harassed. There's a young person that has been denied access to service. That is a different story from a young person that wants to access some skills, they're looking for job opportunities.
Exactly.
So the Nigerian Youth Help Desk is that platform whereby you can reach out to someone you can reach out to a government-enabled platform that is willing to address that issue that is specific to you. And we believe that this is one of the grounds to ensure that government is able to get closer to young people, and young people can feel that.
To young people, all right. I see this from the place of guidance and resources, looking at civic engagement, inclusivity, sense of belonging. I mean, it's all encompassing, all right. And this feels good because you said the first of its kind. Amazing. So you heard it now. You have a first of a kind platform, government platform, where you can indeed put out your fears, your thoughts, your hopes, your aspiration. Must not always be complain and the negativities, but even the positives too. Oh, government, you've done well in this place. I think you can consolidate on it and do better. If I have feedback, awesome. All right, talk to us. The mission and vision. Can you share with us the mission and vision of the Nigerian Youth Help Desk?
So I mean, for us, I mean, you could always put the mission and the vision together. The objective, like I've mentioned before, is to see a Nigeria where young people know that they have a platform that is concerned about them and then about their voice as well. So at the end of the day, we are open to use the platform to constantly reach out to nothing less than 1 million young people.
Nothing less than 1 million.
To be able to address concerns that are specific to them. And then the vision on the larger view is to see how, you know, in Nigeria whereby young people feel connected to the government. I think that's one of the most important visions for the district. So where young people don't feel far away, we don't want situations where they are built up anger, frustration, and lack of communication between young persons and the government. And who better to start this if not the Federal Ministry of Youth? And as we've started this initiative specifically, you know, we started proper operations this year in May. We are expanding partnership and collaboration with other government platforms, with civil society as well. So for us, in mission wise, we want to be attending to nothing less than 1 million young persons per year. You know, answering and properly solving or escalating the issues that are specific to those young persons. We've seen it. A young person interest might be, you know, employment. Another one can be loan. Another one can be somebody's harassing me in school. Another one can be, I don't know what to do with my life. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Another can be, I want to travel, and we want you to do it legally. How can I do it legally? So I want to just be there to be able to do that for them. So in terms of mission, we want to at least be able to answer 1 million per year. And then in terms of vision, we just want young people to be able to feel connected to the government. If you have questions in your room, okay, why is this policy like this? Why is this happening? You could have it there's let your own chat GPT in a way. Do you understand? Like, you know, why is this? So you have a place to ask those questions, a place whereby there's a chance whereby you can even get an appropriate answer. So not necessarily on social media asking those questions, but then there's a way that you can get, you know, those response that you need in that way.
And from the look, from the sound of it, it also sounds very legit in the sense that it kills the rumors that we would be peddled on social media and all of that. So it allows for the avoidance of misinformation and disinformation. Very crucial. Well, how does the help desk enrich civic engagement among young Nigerians in a time like this?
So I mean, there are different aspects of activities around the youth context, and I think that one of the strong strategy that we are using to, you know, for engagement, for civic engagement and accountability, is to empower young people to safely, you know, identify or report issues. Safely, yes. Do you
have a safe space?
Yes, the safe space to do that. I think because when we charge young people to be responsible, to be accountable, to hold government to accountable, there are some issues whereby when you do things and then, you know, there are some consequences that you know might not make young people feel safe. So with a platform like that, we're expecting young people, for example, when they are facing injustice in service providing, you know, so you're supposed to access a service of government, and then you realize that there is an issue with accountability and transparency in that process. You know, these are the complaints that you can bring to the help desk. Nobody's going to come later and say, oh, this was the person that provided this certain information. And I think one of the incidents or events that, you know, that the minister wanted to prevent, you know, we would always make reference to the NSAS process, which is a very significant in the history of young people in Nigeria. And then you realize that these are issues that if they were brought earlier on, you know, in a more safe environment, then the government, even the Ministry of Youth, to be fully aware of these things, because majority of young people who face some of these challenges are young people.
Exactly.
So you see a situation whereby, in terms of civic engagement, when you ask young people to speak up, when you have people to, when they identify such cases, to report. So I give a typical example.
All right.
We had a case on June 12th. It was a public holiday. Everybody was having a good time, and suddenly the police picked two young men because the landlord had accused them of raping and kidnapping the daughter, right? And we have, so the process, I think one of the issues that made the FDEX fully step in was that they were not allowed their rights, maybe to see a legal representative,
representation,
to their family, even after because of course they can be guilty of the crime, we don't know, but then we had to step in when a third party, right, saw that this is not right, right, this is not what is available in the law. So